Good evening. Welcome to this week's Global Energy of the Week from August 19th. Sorry guys, I got the wrong week. From August 23rd to August 29th. And so this is week 34 of 2021. Before I start talking about this, I would like to speak a little bit about today's full moon. We have a full moon, and because it's the second full moon in the same sign, astrological sign in the same month, it's called a blue moon. And I know that sometimes we use the term once in a blue moon because it's a rare occasion. So not all the time we get a blue moon. And so today we have a blue moon in Aquarius. Now, I imagine last week was quite intense. A lot of things coming up for you. Perhaps you felt a little confused, a lot of things moving within you. And perhaps feeling a little off and other things going around in your mind. And so it was part of the energy, so don't worry about it. And that's why we were saying in the post that we did last week, the light is my guide. That's the mantra of the week. We needed to focus on our inner light in order for us to be able to move through all that dense energy that may have been stirring within you. Okay, so this blue moon in Aquarius is quite an intense one, and it wants you to look within and connect to your heart. So in a full moon, the full is complete. You can see in all its shape, and so I would like you to look and focus on where you're feeling full today. And if you're not feeling full today, what are those things that fill your cup? Just take a look and think a little bit about that. What are all the things that fill your cup, and where in your life you're completely full right now? So pay attention to that and listen to your heart, because if there are choices coming up for you, they need to be in agreement or in being congruent with the voice of your heart. Otherwise, you're going to be continuously fighting and you're not going to feel well. So, week 34. 34 is a number that is called systematic spiritual growth. That's one of its names. And what does this mean? It means that there's a process of internal healing happening, but it happens by itself. You don't need to do anything. So that's good news. Whatever is happening within you is supporting your process of growing and transformation. Healing may be happening within, even though you may just feel a little off. Okay? But the energy of the week is that week 34 plus 5 of the year. So we'll be experiencing the energy of 39, 12, 3. 39 is just be soul. And so this energy wants us to really connect to our souls, and our souls speak to us through our hearts. That's why I was saying to you, connect to that part of you that and remember what are the things that help you feel full. When you're really blissful, having so much joy, what are those things that bring that in your life? So just be soul. And it might be that you need to rest. And so I'm going to say that if you feel tired, overwhelmed, rather than giving up, just take a nap and don't make any decisions. Just take this week to connect to your heart and to kind of observe. When you feel happy, what are those things that are happening in your life? When you're feeling a little off, what's missing? What's missing? Listen within and see what are those things that really ignite your passion. Okay, so do not give up. Just be and rest and take the time you need, so you can actually restore your energy. Now, if we look at the year as a year 23, we have 34 plus 23, 57, 12, 3. And 57 will ask for us to bring a new order to our mind. So there will be a lot of light coming in, wanting to transform the way we think. So there might be information coming in that helps us see things in a different way. Like before we thought that something was happening in a certain way, and throughout this week there may be something that happens that helps us open our eyes and bring in so much information that we're actually starting to see things from a different perspective. Even there may be things that happen in the world that help you see things that before were not so clear. Okay, so the week starts on the 23rd, and 23, one of the names is Keys to the Sun. The sun represents our soul. So again, it's that opportunity to uplift our energy, to reach out and understand. And if we observe our emotions, we can really kind of have a better understanding of what's happening, what moves us, what helps us keep our vibration up, what take us down. So it is an observing our mood, observing our movement week. Okay, so the 8th of the month, it's the 8 wants us to reevaluate. So this is why I'm saying observe, be very observant to see what are the things that need to be kept in your life, what are the things you need to start doing, which ones are the ones you need to do more of. And so with that 23 there, what are the things that uplift you? And so 23 plus 8 is 31, 4, and 31 is the flag bearer. So the energy of the flag bearer wants us to keep going, wants us to have the courage to go for those things that we love, go for the things that we really stand for, and do not give up. Sometimes that path may be a little lonely. And so I was listening to someone today speaking about the energies that are around, and she was saying something like, if you follow the crowd, you cannot go further than the crowd. So you really need to listen to your inner guidance and go in the direction your soul is telling you, and show you your uniqueness to the world, so you can open new paths and move and show your light in the world. So this is very much so of the energy of the light bearer. Sometimes it could be a bit lonely, and others may not understand what we're doing, and sometimes people would think we're a little crazy. But if you really are moving in accordance to what your heart is telling you, there cannot be any mistakes. Okay, so 31 plus 5 of the year is 36, 9. And 36 is wisdom through experience. So it's 9 is a master, is that person that already went through the whole journey from 1 to 8. It already knows, it understands things from a different place. It already really has that wisdom to be able to be shared with others. And it's not just because something was given to them, it's because they really understand it through experience. So you may have gone through so much stuff that you now see things and you say, I know, but I know because I really understand what that experience will bring into my life. Okay, so the week ends on the 29th. And so 29 is the birth of light. So it's another number that asks us to align. So it's 29, 11, 2. And so if we are a bit in resistance, we may feel confused, we may not know what to do, you have some ideas, and so it is a fight between your will and thy will. That never ends well. So if you could just stop the struggle, just let go, just trust your guidance, and then the birth of light can occur. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel. And so being the energy of the 11 is that capacity to really channel that beautiful light into your life. That information, the guidance, everything will come to you a lot easier. And so 29 plus 8 is 37. 37, 10, 1. And 37 is the new vision. And so, again, if you continue to trust that guidance you're receiving, then you'll be able to bring a new beginning to your life. You'll be able to bring a new paradigm into your life. You'll be able to do things in a different way with a higher level of understanding. And 37 plus 5 is 42, 15, 6. 42 can have an aspect of overprotectiveness, you know, that like that smothering mother that wants, I know, and I'll do it because I know this is the best for you, rather than allowing you to discover things for yourself. So this number tells you to let go of trying to control everything and rather just allow for things to happen to you. And so there'll be this right level of love and caring that will only come from the wisdom in the heart. So again, another number that is reinforcing the idea that we really need to listen to our hearts. And so 15 is a number that talks about a choice. Who are you following? Are you going to follow your heart or are you going to follow your mind? And the mind is not the higher mind, it's the little mind. Who are you following? Are you following the voice of your intuition, that inner guidance, or are you following that nagging mind that in reality wants to protect you, but it doesn't know anything further than what is in front of its face? Yes. So take time to be in silence, take time to go in nature so you can reconnect, and don't push any decisions this week. And if you're feeling tired, just rest. If you're feeling exhausted, just drop the struggle and just start listening and observing what your heart is telling you to do. Now, there's a couple of numbers that coming into those dates. And so, for example, if you look at the 29, 11, 2 as a 2, and then the 8 of the month is 28, 10, 1, and 28 is the birth of courage. So again, having the courage to stand for the things you really believe in, not what others are telling you to do. So integrity, being one with your own inner guidance, and having the courage to move forward with those ideas. Okay, so thank you for listening and happy blue moon in Aquarius. Bye-bye.